Hello and welcome to Artemis Rising Tarot. This reading today is for the sign of Gemini. And let me tell you a little bit about my readings. I tend to get many messages all at once and I have to sort through and see who stands out. If I mention a mother figure, father figure, pet, they are coming through to say hello. Even if your loved one does not come through, I will caution you to please listen to the message in its entirety, because Spirit often validates everything, and even if it's not your loved one, the message is important to you in your life in some way, shape, or form. That's why you were drawn here today. You will receive a healing with my readings. I am a Reiki master healer, but you have to be open and ready for the healing. Many times I will bring up something triggering or painful, and it's to be released for you to be the best version of you. My readings will help you clear the way. If you happen to see a reverse card in the spread, don't panic. I don't read reversals. So with all of that, I'm going to go ahead and begin. So Spirit is telling me that in the past there has been, this may be someone around you, or it may be you yourself. You have to decide, but it depends on your circumstance. But in the past, there was someone around, possibly, that did not feel like they were connected, did not feel like they had emotional balance, security. Maybe they happened to overindulge. They're showing me it's possibly a water sign, so we're thinking Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This person let their emotions take over. They weren't in control of their emotions. And we're going to clarify, so don't worry. I see that right now there is a brand new emotional beginning about to happen. It's happening now. You're starting to see something is coming to your awareness about something you really love. Now, this may be a new project. This may be a person that enters your life. This may be a new hobby, but something new comes in and it brings a lot of joy into your life. It nourishes you in a way. It's like Spirit is nourishing you. They're giving this new beginning. And they're telling me, they're like filling your cup up. Like Spirit is just filling your cup up. And so that you want to celebrate. And they're saying, and in the near future, there's going to be a brand new beginning, again, in like finances, careers, someplace that you can grow. Spirit is gifting this to you, and it's like the sky's the limit. It's like this is going to grow. If you nurture it, it'll grow. So they're showing me what's hidden. What's hidden is that there may be someone around you, or you may be feeling like you have to use your words and really stand up for yourself. That there maybe have been some deception that was taking place, somebody trying to get away with something, like some type of fear, and you were seeing it. It's like where there's smoke, there's fire. Like you were seeing the shadow approaching. And you felt like you had to defend yourself. Like, I want to say in your mind, it was really getting at you. You were like gnawing at it. And you weren't able to communicate it as clearly as you wanted to. That's interesting. That's what's hidden. So let's clarify these cards for you today. Spirit, source, guides, and angels, can we clarify the King of Cups, please, for the sign of Gemini today for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, Spirit. Can we clarify the King of Cups? Thank you. Can we clarify the Ace of Cups, please, for the sign of Gemini, please? Okay, so what they're showing me is that I really feel like this was someone, this was you. The Spirit is showing me that this is not you in the past that had so much emotional control or wasn't tapped in or let your emotions take over. This is someone in your environment, someone that you know, and I want to say somebody that you care about. And that you had to have your strength. And you had to go within and learn how to tame. Oh, this could be you. This could be you. For some of you, it is you, they're saying. You had to go within and learn to tame these emotions. Learn to bring them under control. This new beginning that came in for you that you really love. You felt like maybe you were stepping into some sort of trap. I want to say it was like thoughts. Thoughts, like somebody was getting away with something. This is the second time we see that. Like a self-deception, or somebody was getting away with something. This may be happening around you. This may be happening in your environment, but I feel like it had to do with money. And Spirit is saying that I feel like you had some thoughts, or like you felt like someone was taking money from you. And you're trying so hard to save all your pennies. You're trying to save everything. And you felt like maybe somebody got caught. Like somebody might come for your money. But His Spirit is saying that you're stable. They're giving me, I have a feeling they're putting an end to this thought pattern that's been driving you crazy. They're showing me that. It's been like been in your mind, and you've been thinking about deception and about how you can't trust people, or how you may be falling into some sort of trap. And Spirit is saying that it's over, and that you are stable and secure. You may be moving to a new home, or someone's moving. Or you're really happy. They're showing me that you're really happy because someone didn't get away with taking something that belonged to you. Someone didn't get away with it. They wanted to, but they didn't. Spirit came in, and that brings in this new opportunity for you to celebrate. And this makes you really happy, and it makes you feel fulfilled because they didn't get away with it. And this brand new beginning is coming in where you're able to celebrate. And I feel like there's definitely movement happening. Celebration. It's not just a home, it's like so much bigger than a normal home. It's like that big of a celebration for you. And I feel like Spirit is saying, you're going to feel so fulfilled. People are going to see how fulfilled you are, how content. It's like you're supposed to go through this new cycle, but you may be resistant to this new cycle. Wow. Very interesting. This is fascinating. Well, I will say, someone's not getting away with something. And Spirit is assuring you that. And there's going to be a celebration and a new beginning. And I want to say it's something physical, like a home. Or something to do with a home. Holidays, celebration. Okay, let's see if we can get any advice from Spirit. Is there any advice for the sign of Gemini today, please, for the greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there advice? Thank you. Do we have some advice for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Can you tell us a little bit more about this? I feel like there's two new beginnings happening for you. Well, they have a lot to say. And they want all of this. Any advice for Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Any advice for Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what is the key, Spirit? What is the key? What is the key to this, for the greatest and highest good, for the sign of Gemini? What is that? Thank you. Okay, we got a lot here. Okay, Spirit is clearly saying that they're bringing your attention that you need to tune into the earth. You need to tune into your connection. You may need to ground. And they want you to release the concept of time. It's a man-made concept, and they want you to release time or timing, something to do with time. Any concerns that you have, anything that's you've been like mulling over in your mind and it's been bothering you, they want you to release it to the earth. Let the earth transmute it. We have a lot of archangels coming through for you. They're surrounding you. We have Raziel that's working on your third eye chakra, and he's telling you to have faith. We have Jophiel coming through, working on your solar plexus, and they are bringing in forgiveness. We have Uriel, who definitely wants to say hello, and he's talking about abundance and freedom. I feel like Raziel is saying something along the lines of taking a leap of faith. That your intuition will guide you. And you're surrounded, it's even showing us here, you're surrounded by angelic assistance, and your intuition is guiding you every step of the way. And they want you to forgive yourself. You want to forgive any emotional attachment to a situation or a person. Doesn't mean you forgive their behavior. You forgive the emotion associated with it. And Uriel's talking about abundance, and he's talking about deep roots, strength, stability. He's talking about generations and family, heritage. He's working on your crown chakra. He's cleansing it. He's actually sending you messages. He wants you to see the abundance in nature. He's also wanting you to lighten your load and dance because you have freedom. Think about all the freedom that you have in your life. And he wants you to rejoice in that freedom. Even if you don't have it right now, he wants you to feel it and rejoice in it and believe in it. We had Zadkiel coming through, and he's bringing awareness to, I want to say, your sacral chakra and your root. And he's sending compassion. Maybe asking you to have compassion for yourself or others. He's asking you to step up into a role. He's asking you to step into your divinity. And he has compassion for you right now as he's working, as they're all working on you. They're also saying something about the eclipse. We see that here with the sun and the moon. And they're saying to have a positive outlook. There's many different timelines going on at the same time. There's many different ways everything can go. But if you keep your mind focused on the positive, you'll create that. They also are working on your throat chakra. So here we have like all the chakras are being worked on you. You're going through a major healing. And they're saying to pay attention to what you say. Pay attention to your words and what you put out there. Be very, I want to say careful, but careful is not even the right word. Be very intentional with what you say right now, because your words have power. We also have new beginnings. New doors are opening and new opportunities are here. You are shifting into a higher frequency by honoring yourself and your accomplishments. It's time for a fresh start and a clean slate. You are being asked only to bring your new self into the next chapter. You know what I feel like, Gemini? I feel like Spirit is asking you to release all those feelings. I feel like you're shifting. You're shifting into the new, some say the new earth, the 5D, where your words have power. Like all your chakras are being worked on. And they're reminding of you of how powerful you are. We also have reclaim. Your strength is needed to pull back your power. Here we go, power again. And gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice for too long. It's time to reclaim, to claim, balance, and nurture yourself by standing in your power. So either that person or you, someone has been emotionally or manipulative and have something to do with money. And they're asking you to reclaim your power. And the situation could be a boss, it could be anyone. And they want you to get into balance and nurture yourself and stand in your power. I have a feeling you're shifting. You're shifting into a new timeline. Timeline. They want you to ground because you're going through all this so much, so quickly. Here we have, it's showing me all the different possibilities. Fascinating. This is absolutely fascinating. Let's see what else we get. I love this reading. And it's like everyone wanted to speak to you today. You didn't just get one card, you got many. It's like they wanted to speak to Gemini today. They were going to speak to Gemini and they were going to tell them everything. Okay, are you guys ready? Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. I think that's good, guys. Let's see. Third eye, root. They're confirming everything. Very interesting. You're shifting and they don't want you to bring this with you. Throat. You're shifting. You're shifting into a new timeline or a new dimension. And they don't want you to bring this with you because you can't. You can't bring it with you. And it really has to do, they're saying, with a past lover, spouse, or partner. I want to say it's got something to do with a past lover or a spouse, or there's someone who has lost a spouse, a partner, or a past lover, and they are coming through. They're saying that valuable, mutual, respectful relationships are coming in for you now. You're going through a test and you're going to pass it. That healing is occurring at this time. This person wants you to focus on what you want so they can help you. A spirit is saying that your third eye, root, and throat, and a big spiritual upgrade is taking place at this time. Let's see what else we can get. This looks good for someone. There's a past lover coming through. It may be a King of Cups. Or spirit is talking about a past lover. Is there anyone who has a message for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that has a message for the sign of Gemini today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Stop me. Thank you. Is there anyone? Thank you. Wow, they have a lot to say here. Wow, it's about a he. Past love. They want you to have courage. Understand understand they want you to have forgiveness from this past lover. And that will get you in the right direction fast. he Okay, so Spirit was talking to me when I was putting this together, and they're saying it's definitely about a male in your life. It could, they're pointing to a past lover, and they're saying something about absence, imbalance, ego, giving away your power, refusing to help others or yourself, codependency. And I want to say it's this person. You may be brought into a situation, you may be observing it or directly involved in a situation around a past lover. Maybe he picked someone else and he wants to return, or understand he return, past lover, other. So something about a past lover returning, or he picked someone else, and it's like you're understanding now why, because you can see it from a different perspective. And they want you to get in the, they want you to get into the emotion of forgiveness, because it's going to point you to the direction that you want to go to fast. And they want you to have courage. Something about a past lover returning. And I'm not saying that you go back to this past lover. I'm saying you release the emotion. Only you can make the choice if you want to return. But they're saying to have courage. And courage to me means standing up for yourself, standing up for your rights, coming into your power. You're going to be angry by this. I have a feeling they said that. Some of you will be angry about this. Understand, he, return, other, past love. They want you to have courage right now. So what I'm going to do, they want you to maintain your balance and have courage. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you. And we're going to call in all the angels, guides, guardians, Reiki masters. Please come be with us for the sign of Gemini. And let's release all of this from, including this anger, from their field, from their heart, from their mind, from their experience. Let them learn the lesson with ease and grace. Help them to find forgiveness in whatever way is for the greatest and highest good of all involved. Bring in joy, peace, new beginnings, abundance, stability, joy, celebration. What else do we want? Health, peace, harmony, and balance. I don't think this is you, but I think it's affecting you deeply. because it has to do with someone you love. And it makes you very angry. That's why anger's over here. This is a fascinating reading. I can't wait to do your next one to find out what's going on. But I hope you enjoyed the reading today, Gemini. Thank you so much for being with me. And thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. Till next time.